Hi there, happy Wednesday. Jan the Urban Gypsy Crochet here. Not doing an awful lot of crochet at the moment. I don't know why. I think I've lost a bit of my crojo. Anyway, I've got Gigi looking very confused because he can't get up on the chair to be with me because I've got things to show you. Just a few things. I finished, well, they're not finished actually, they're works in progress. They need fringing and I just made 2 lightweight scarves that just done in a simple stitch. No pattern, just scarves. As you know, we're doing a little craft table. And the rest of this turquoise that I use for the dress. Where's my brain today? This top. I used the rest of the cone, well not all of it actually, to make a scarf in this turquoise colour. So I'm hoping to put fringing on them. I know it's a scarf, but it's very lightweight. What I would call a summer scarf, if there's such a thing. I know most of you are having heat waves over in the US, wouldn't need a summer scarf, but trust me, over here we do. Well, what have we got? We've got all sorts actually. You probably, if you come on Saturday Live with me, you will see, you'll have seen these already. This one is a headband, and this glass is so heavy. It's from a YouTube video. Oh, I can't think of her name. I'll have to put it underneath because I can't think of her name. Right. Oh, I just dangled my big sleeve in my coffee. I've already got a second top on because the first top I had on finished up with breakfast down it. I can never find my mouth these days. This one you probably will all recognise. It's the Rosy Wrap by Rambling Randy's. Is it now? It's Randy anyway. I can never, it doesn't roll off my tongue. I'm sorry Randy if you're watching. It just doesn't roll off my tongue. You all know who it is. Random Randy's Ramblings, I think that's the one. It's got the tie on it, like Rosie the Riveter. This one I made double stranded because our UK double knitting is a lot finer than your worsted, you know, your red hearts and things. So they're not actually stiff enough. I mean, I made that mistake with the first one I made, which was done in Karen Simply Soft. It's very stretchy, but it's very flopsy, and it doesn't, you know, doesn't tie right. Well, it doesn't when I put it on. But let's face it, nothing looks right when I put it on. This one was made with Bag a Day pattern. She had a sale, I don't know whether it's still on Etsy, where she was selling her patterns for $2, and I got this headband. Very pretty. I've got bubbles on it. I just put the pink buttons on it, well, black and pink buttons on it. Oh, I keep going the wrong way, don't I? Black and pink buttons on it for a bit of extra. But it's got, like I say, it's got a bobble pattern if you can see it. Which is quite pretty. I'm going to make more of these, but at the moment I've just made the one. This one was one I just made on the fly, just, you know, and I just put 2 buttons on. Probably that's the back. I was thinking of putting a flower or something on it, but I'm not sure. The jury's still out on that one. Gigi has now gone down the garden. Oh, he's back on his own. This one, I think this again was a free pattern, but for the life of me I cannot remember it. It actually needs blocking because it's actually a mesh stitch, if you can see it. So it needs blocking to make it a bit wider. There we go. Oh, I've forgotten already where, oh, it's there. And then this one, again, was by the same lady that the other cream one was in. It's a YouTube video. I'll have to try and remember who she was. I'm not very well organised with these videos, am I? I should have it all written down on. But I certainly don't have it in my head. That'd be too much, wouldn't it? It's a nice, oh, I keep going the wrong way. A nice pattern. And it just, you know, goes with like a turban style finish to it. So that's the last of my headbands. I'll leave that for the minute. I don't know whether you noticed I put a link. There was a hat like this, and it had a crochet headband all done in tiny little squares. So I bought two of these hats, the one smaller than the other. And if they don't sell with the crochet headbands on them, then I'll just wear them in the sun. So there they are. I'll hopefully show you those when I've done them. What else have I got in here? Oh, I ordered some earrings. You know when I thought I'd lost my earring? I ordered some more. And the first ones that came were, I don't know if you can see them or not, rather huge. I don't wear earrings that large, so they'll probably be looking for another home. So then I ordered these, which are more my size. But then in the meantime I found the other earring, so I don't know whether I'm going to be wearing any of these. I'm sure they'll find a good home. Right, what else have I bought? Well, I went on a website, I think he's called Ian Snow. And he does like recycled and things to help the third world. This is actually rolled sari, I don't know whether you can see it or not. Rolled sari silk, all rolled up. So it's rather unusual for a necklace. You know me and my unusual necklaces. Oh, stop swinging. Yeah, they seem to be fabric rolled up and glued into sort of round bits. Yeah. What you can see. It's very unusual. So I bought that from him. And I also bought a new ceramic holder, you know, for the incense. It's got 4 holes in actually. I don't think I'd be burning 4 sticks of incense all at once unless there'd been a terrible smell or burning something in the house. And then I got some more incense. I got rose. And I got musk. And now, this has just arrived. You all look at me and you look at all the jewellery that I wear and things like that. And you're always asking me where I get them from. Oh, Gigi wants to come up. Come here, Gigi. What do you want, darling? Gigi wants to be in the video, don't you, darling? Will you sit on my knee, sweetie pie? You sit on my knee. So, this is how I buy them. I look on eBay and it says bundles of necklaces, jewellery or whatever. So this is how I buy them. It's a bit potluck really. You never know what you're going to get. Oh my goodness me. This is a pile of bracelets which I probably won't wear. They all find good homes, don't worry. They're not always all perfect either, that's the snag with them. You sometimes get some broken ones. I've got that one in pink actually, that's a bracelet. Oh, that's more for a little child, isn't it? A little pink, delicate pink elastic it is. I don't think I'd get that on my hand either. Oh, I've got one of those before, but it's not got blue on it. That again is elastic. Oh, that's one in memory wire. Black in memory wire. That's one of those sort of Indian type bangles. That one looks like half of a handcuff, doesn't it? And then we've got several of these, I call them like Indian style. You wear a few of them at a time, don't you? They're Indian or Bohemian, whichever way. There's like 5, is there? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5, 6, sorry. There. And then there's another one in a gold colour. I used to have a proper gold one like that. This one isn't gold, of course. This one's just whatever. And then there's one that looks like it's a hair tie. Doesn't look like a bracelet at all. Well, to me it doesn't anyway. I won't be keeping that one. Oh, I see. They should be round the other side because the fastener is on there. That's how it's supposed to be, with the fastener there. Right, let's have another look. Oh, I should have said if you're only interested in, if you're not interested in necklaces, you could switch off right now. Should have said that, shouldn't I? But I didn't. This one is a pendant. Oh, I should have got them out of the bag, shouldn't I? I thought you'd like the excitement of looking at them first with me. That's quite pretty. I don't know what it's got on it, but it's a pendant. Whoops, got a string. Just scared Gigi then. He's very jumpy today, I don't know why. He's a bit jumpy and he's very nervous for some reason. What's the matter, darling? We have had rather a lot of callers today, so when I say callers, I mean tradespeople callers. I don't mean nice callers. Right. Oh, I think that's not going to be big enough for my neck. Oh, I don't know. Maybe so, maybe so. What I do is I go through all these and decide what I'm going to keep and what I'm not going to keep. Oh, there's some more bracelets. I don't like the ones that have loads of bracelets. I'd rather have loads of necklaces instead, if you know what I mean. Oh, we've got a fly come to join us. Oh, that's quite a nice one. Oh, sorry, darling. Just hit Gigi on the head. That's quite a nice one. All different colours in it. That one's huge, huge pearls. Well, imitation pearls, obviously. I've got one very similar to that. I have trouble because I've got very wide hands, you know, that swell with my arthritis, so I have trouble, unless they're elasticated, I have trouble getting them over my wrists. Well, over my hand actually, they're alright when they get on the wrist, but that one, turquoises. That one I don't like because it's just plastic see-through. It's just a very cheap looking thing. Then that one's in turquoise as well. Right, let's see if we can get to necklaces now. Hey, let's see if we've got necklaces, Gigi. Oh, this is a pretty colour. Very delicate. It's a very pretty colour, isn't it? Very pale turquoise and white, I think you call it. Well, off-white, isn't it? Like pearl colour. That's very pretty. That's for when I'm feeling delicate, obviously. Oh, I don't like these. I'll show it you anyway, but I pass these over, I don't keep them. You know, these just gold beady things. They remind me of things you put on the Christmas tree. In fact, I might put it in the Christmas tree box. Let's have another look. If you're interested, I think I paid about £10 with the postage for the whole lot. That's why I have so many and be on a budget. That's all shades of browns. I don't wear my brown ones so often because I don't really have a lot that goes with brown. You know, brown ones and wooden ones. Oh, what's this one? Looks like a big shoelace. Oh, it's a strange one. Very strange. I don't know whether it's... I think it's beads. Very strange. It looked like a shoelace when it was in. I don't think it's going to be very comfy to wear that. It's a bit sort of spiky. That might be going in the pending pile. What have I got here? Oh, I'm not a lover of these little pendants. You know me, big, beautiful, cheerful, that's what I get. I usually give these away to little girls or something. Just a little pendant. This is pretty. I think it's a pendant now. Pendants don't have enough impact for me, you know. I know it sounds a bit weird, but I like the actual, you know, thing that's on it, the stone that's on it. I can't really post them to anybody because they weigh so heavy. I mean, you pay as much for the postage as you do for the, well, in fact, I think I paid more for the postage than I did for the actual jewellery. Because they weigh a ton. That's, oh. Well, that's a good one anyway, because it's got a stone missing, so that's gone in the pile. It's green and black. So unless I take the other stone out the other side to make it level, then that one will be going. Ooh, red. Red and black, the choker. That looks like it's a bit of a choker for me, so when I have my try on, some of these are bit... What are you doing, Gigi? What's the matter? Gigi cannot get comfy because I keep moving. Now these I don't like. They're wire with little stones on them. They look a bit sparse to me. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm not a lover of those. That's another one that will be going. Gigi, what do you want? I don't mind for the price I pay if I keep about 3 or 4 of these. I don't throw the others away. I give them to a charity shop or something like that. What's this one? It's got a knot in it already. What is this? Gigi, your legs are killing my legs. Your little feet are so harsh. Oh, God knows what this is. Ah, I've got it now. Once again, another narrow one that's very dainty, which, as you know me long enough, you know I am not dainty. This one's black and stone, it looks like, black and stone. It's another choker. Oh gosh, if that goes against your neck, I think it would be. No, it's not going to go around my neck, that one. Judy, settle down now on my knee, so I hope you can see the beads because I can't get any closer. Those are just brown little beads. Again, I think they'll be going. Not keeping as many out of this as I thought, actually. Oh, and I definitely won't be keeping that. Although I don't know, it's a tiny little bee. I might take it off the chain and use it as a pin. It's a little teeny weeny bee. And as you know, Manchester adopted the symbol of the bee. So I might put it onto something else then. but it's a bit flimsy on that chain. Oh, that's another little tiny thing. Sort of, oh, it's got a letter J on it now, hasn't it? It's got a letter J on it. It's almost as if somebody knew what I was for when they sent it me. And they didn't, because it's strangers. Yeah, it's a J. I have a J somewhere that belonged to my Auntie Janie. And I must look for it really, because it's so pretty. It's junk jewellery, it's not, you know, real McCoy. That's another, oh, another narrow one. But if you can hear anything buzzing, we have now got a huge fly, which is attracting Gigi's attention. I'm sure you can hear it, it's noisy enough. Ah, it's gone out the door, thank goodness for that. I had the patio door wide open and they managed to find their way in, but they never managed to find their way out again. Oh, this is unusual. It's sort of a bit baroque, isn't it? A bit sort of gothic. It's unusual. That's another one for a little girl, I think, that one. It's a little tiny thing. Oh gosh, yeah, that's not for an adult, but it's very pretty. So I have to find a child for that. Same with that one. Not taking that out if you can see it. It's a little heart in pink. Tiny little thing. Again, way too small for me. And there's another one there that's too small for me. It's my colour because it's a purpley colour, but too dainty. There's a lot of dainty things in this bundle. Whoever was selling it must have liked dainty things. Well, that's the chain. And that's the stone that goes on it. I can see my local charity shop or thrift shop getting a lot of things from me. I need to sort out my wardrobe as well, so they'll be getting more things from me. It's never ending, this bag, is it? If you're not into jewellery, you'll be, well, truly bored by it now. Oh, that one's shades of browns. I don't know why whenever I get bundles of jewellery, there's always lots and lots of browns. And as I'm not a brown coloured person, you know, I think, oh, no more brown. I like the brown ones that are wooden. Yeah, I like those. Or stone. I broke one of my loveliest stone ones. It's like a neutral beigey stones. I've got all the beads somewhere. It's just been me being idle, not restringing them. But yeah, it was one of my favourites. So this one is, oh, I wear a lot of black, so this one's black with like flowers or whatever you want to call them on it. Not sure, I think this is grey. It looks a bit greeny, but I think it's grey. These always remind me of flappers, you know, like the flapper beads they used to wear, like in Thoroughly Modern Millie and that. I usually wear them doubled up, not like a flapper bead. Right, I think we're down to the last couple now. Oh, I'm not even going to show you that, it's so little, I don't know what it is. purple. Purple is just me and my purple. This one's purples and pinks and lots of string and stuff hanging on it. I don't know whether it's been mended or what. I'll have to look that one up later. Right, I think we've got, oh no, I've got 4 left. No, 3, yeah, 4 left. Thought I got to the end. Must cost them more in these little tiny bags to put them all in than it does to get their necklaces in the first place. So do you settle down again, thank goodness for that. Oh, that's quite glittery. All green beads. It's got some strange bits attached to it. That one needs sorted out. It's got a bit dangling down there that doesn't seem to belong. It's got a chain caught up with it, I think, that doesn't belong to this necklace, so I'll have to sort it out later. Right, down to the last 3, if you've not all nodded off by now. Already. Not keen. Not keen on that one. This one is, go back to browns again, browns and tans. But at least it's nice big beads, which I like. Oh, they're all in a tangle. I'll have to sort them out later. Nice big chunky looking beads. You've probably seen me wearing those. They've actually got, a couple of them have got fabric on them. And the last one. Are you still awake? If you're hoping to see much grocery today, I'm afraid you're disappointed. Love the colours of those. Remind me of stained glass windows. Blues and greens, aren't they? Oh, Gigi's sliding off my knee. Yeah. End of. Come on. Let's see Gigi sit down now. Well, I'm in the second top of the day because the first top I put on. I should never put tops on before I have my breakfast. Because we had a poached egg. Gigi had a tiny little bit of poached egg, and it was a runny egg because I like the eggs running. So a bit of it went pop right down my top. So now I'm wearing my sort of, I don't know, oh, I can't wave my arm around. It's got big sleeves, it gets all in everything. Luckily I'd washed the dishes before I put it on because it's not very conducive to doing any housework in this top. But it matched the skirt I've got on, so that's why I put it on. Yeah. Well, I can't think of anything that's been happening. My life's been quite sort of boring, really. I went to have my toenails cut. That's very exciting, isn't it? I wish it had been the, what do you call them? Pedicure. But on the NHS over it, you just get your toenails cut. They don't pamper you at all. You don't get any of that cream rubbed in or anything like that. They just cut your toenails. And but I have to go because they do a diabetic check on the bottom of my feet, and because I've got lowered sensations, you know, neuropathy in my feet, they have to make sure that there's no little cuts or anything on my feet that I haven't noticed yet. So, which the pedicure people don't do, but I like going to the pedicure. They soak your feet in something nice, don't they? And, I'm not a fan of having my toenails painted actually, because I drive them potty, because I just say, can you just put clear varnish on them, you know? And they go, no, you want nice toenails. And I'm thinking, no, I don't have nice feet. Kelly's youngest son said, I've got